So let's pivot from your school to your local community work. So what are some of the biggest social or cultural issues impacting your community? How do you think public art can influence change?
Well, one of the biggest social and cultural problems in my communities is the lack of support for cultural projects in remote areas. Is especially true for Quilombola communities whose rich heritage often cannot find space to be expressed. There is not enough funding or attention from public authorities. Without proper support for schools in these areas, many local cultural practices are at the risk of disappearing. In 2023, I had the privilege of working closely with a Quilombola community in one of these rural areas. Together, we create a project to bring back and celebrate their cultural heritage, showing how public art can help empower communities and build pride in their identities. At the start, I learned that local groups like a girls' dance team called Dendaras and young people who practice capoeira and Afro hip hop had stopped their activity because there was no support or resources. The young people in the community wanted creative space and recognition, but without funding, the artistic spirit of the community had faded. Over the year, we created several projects focused on art that reconnect the community with their roots and strengthen their bonds. For example, we organized an Afro hip hop dance session with the boys and held a turban workshop to help everyone celebrate their history and feel pride in their identity. By the end of the year, young people and even older members of the community had revived these art forms. This ended with a powerful dance performance at their local school, which became a vibrant place for training showing their talents. This project, which was funded by the US Embassy, showed how much art can help this community. Seeing the energy, dedication, and creativity that emerged as a reminder that public art is more than self-expression. It changed how people see each other, builds pride, and gives marginalized community the power to speak up for themselves. In this case, public art brought the community together, gave them a voice, and let them share their heritage with pride. Public art in unreserved area has the power to change the story, giving people the tools to celebrate who they are and hope for a better future. Through dance, music, and other creative outlets, community can express their identity and strength, showing the world and themselves that they are an important and vibrant part of the cultural landscape.
Thank you so much for sharing these examples, Raimundo. A lack of support for cultural projects in rural areas is certainly an ubiquitous challenge that impacts communities across the globe. The fact that you were able to partner directly with the members of the Kimbola community to elevate their voices and amplify the rich cultural heritage is such an incredible opportunity. It really embodies the spirit behind DEIA, diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility, global citizenship theme, and the work we need to collectively do as a community to ensure that all voices are heard and that everyone has the space to celebrate their identity. We hope you'll share this project as well on the COP. It sounds like you had an incredible impact on the community. What a fantastic example of using public art as an advocacy tool.